Alright guys, back again, delivering me from debt. I think today is day 125 if I'm not mistaken. And picking up 4 orders, $47 total. Going up north, and the weather looks ominous, so gotta get it cracking. Get these orders delivered. Alright guys, we got everything packed in, including a toilet. First drop off, 12 minutes away. We're going down to Laurelton area. That's south, and then we're gonna head up north to drop off the remaining 3 items. So $47, not a terrible start to be honest, compared to what we had on Monday. Yeah, Monday was bad, we had nothing. So yesterday we made $155. I didn't do an outro either. I should have, but I didn't. But that's cool. I think I should do an outro today. So, don't know how much I'm gonna make today, but wanna get over $100. If you could make for the first 3 days, you could make 400 plus. It's not bad, considering it's rather slow. Not gonna lie, it's slow. You know, it's slow. Plus, I don't want to do Spark. I don't want to shop. Not right now. Not in the mood. When I'm in the mood to shop again, then yeah, put in the grind. But after I'm done with this, if I don't get a curry order or more roadie, CVS, whatever, I'm just gonna start doing some food delivery. You know, if I can make $50-something, $60 at food delivery, that's not bad. I make over $100 today. Every dollar counts. That's the main thing. Every single dollar counts. Because when I check my roadie account and I got a little $300 in there and I could transfer it to my bank account, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a nice little change into the bank account, you know? Because I'm using money, you know what I mean, to do little everyday things. So I would want to ideally replace that money, you see? Replenish that money, I should say. So, yeah. See me out here working. I'm out here every day. Well, I'm working every day. It's just to sustain the high cost of living, man. I'm getting rest. I'm relaxing. But you gotta keep it going, man. You gotta keep that clock ticking. Yeah, right now I'm just doing some rodeo. That's that. Alright guys, here to drop off the toilet. My friend had called me. He went to Thailand with his girl, so he was just giving me a shout, you know. I wish I was in Thailand right now. Anyways guys, let's drop off this toilet. the next drop off 14 minutes away. I wish I was actually done with the route. There's a bunch of CVS orders out, and if you could do 3 CVS orders, that's over 20 bucks, you know. They add up, you know. If you could just keep doing CVS orders on a slow day, you could make money. And talk about CVS, I need to pick up some medication, yo. I don't know. Anyway, see you at the next drop off. Be there at 9:16. Guys, $7.30 using the Uber Eats app. Haven't done anything since dropping off those last couple orders. I did receive $13 in change from Rody for working for doing BJ's orders, so that helps. But yeah, picking up 2 items, Walgreens. Let's go Uber Eats. All right, guys, got the products, some laundry detergent, dryer sheets. Let's get them dropped off. Should be like 3 minutes away. You know, that's the type of Uber Eats order I'll be doing. Nothing too crazy. Guys, we're back at the Elmont Home Depot, and we got 3 orders. One paying 8, that's what we started with. One paying 26 with 3 drops. I'm gonna drop one of those orders, and a $22 XL order. So let's go in and let's get this done. Let's make $50 more. Right, this is what we're looking like. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the XL. Let's get them packed in, start doing our drop-offs. You know what's crazy? I recently just started using my hand truck for stuff like this. Before, man, I used to lift these things, but no more, no more. All right, now we're gonna take it in here. All right, see you on the next drop. Guys, got this bottle of bed bug spray. Drop off to this building, and I almost dropped this order. Almost dropped it, because I'm pretty sure this is how you get in, and I'm not gonna wait around to get in there. And the building is all the way up here. Maybe there was another way to get up here, but I don't know, so I'm gonna just take the trek. Who knows? Entrance is probably in the, oh no, it is probably, it's right here. But I don't know how you get in here though. Anyways, let's drop this off, and then we drop off the vanity and the toilet. That Rody is only paying me $22. But the thing is, guys, that's just how the market is. That order should pay $33. And as a matter of fact, that order should pay $50. But it's not the way things are these days. So, yeah. And the fact that I gotta pick up my son from school, summer school, I'm not gonna be able to make as much as I wanna make. But I'm grateful for whatever I get. All right, guys, got the order dropped off. And next one is gonna take us 24 minutes. That's not bad, so let's get it done, and maybe I could do 1 or 2 Uber Eats orders after. I don't know. Alright guys, here at the drop off. Trying to locate the garage or something, but miscalculated. Where is the garage? On the other side? Where do they want these? Do I put them in the back? Do I put them in the front? Yeah, I'm gonna put them in the back. Yeah, I think that's the best place to put it. I can actually back in, drop it off right over there. easier for me, you know. No hand truck required. How are you? That done. The gentleman opened the garage. When the garage was opening, I was like, oh boy, what's going on here? But I did the right thing, you know. You gotta be smart out here. So that's done. Money in the bank. We made $98 and change today on roadie. Plus that extra $13 we got. $15, $15.98 pardon me. And then I made $7.30 on Uber. So that's it for the day, man. It's 12:30. I'm gonna use the rest time to just, you know, go home, switch out the vehicle, settle down a little bit, then pick up my son. Yeah, don't need to push and grind. I'm on vacation after all from the W2, you know, so doing this, making a little extra money, it's just what it is, extra money. It's just to keep the ball rolling. So I'll be back with the numbers and I'll give you the tally that we're at for the last 3 days and for the month, for the year. Because I didn't do an outro for the last 2 days. Alright guys, see ya. Alright guys, you got the numbers and my gas tank is officially a half tank. How many miles did I drive? Whoa! Since I fill up, I drove 175 miles. So I think I need to start filling up my tank, because when I'm putting the $20 here, I'm putting $20 in every day. That's what it feels like. I'm putting $20 in every day. Yeah, I'm making my money, but still, I fill up the tank. I put $93, 19 gallons in the tank. It cost me $93, right? I've driven 175 miles so far. I'm gonna drive 10 more miles home, and it's a half tank, which means I got another 60 miles in there, right? Yeah. So then with that being said, so far, well, I've let you know the numbers and I'll explain to you why, you know, spending a little 90 something dollars, you know, you make your money back plus extra. To then roadie, including the money that we got from the work we did last week for the BJ's orders, we had $114.61. That's the money we got today from roadie. Not terrible, not terrible. If I could work more, guys, I make way more money. Like, if I could continue working and just put in for orders anywhere, I make more money. Uber Eats, $7.30 today, collected a grand total of $121.91. So every day has been decent, you know. 151.11 yesterday, drove 50 miles, 33.97 on Curry, and we made 121.14 on roadie. And the previous day, 121.17. So, you know, they've been mild days, but we could make up for that. Tomorrow I'm not gonna go out, because we're going to Six Flags. We're going on a trip to Six Flags, so I'm gonna just take all the rest I could get, not going out to do any orders, sleeping in, because I want to get to the park early, because I have to enjoy all of my money. All of my money, because it's a very expensive trip. We bought like the fast pass and all of that, like the $80 fast pass, because I don't want to wait on no rides unless there's no fast pass on the ride. But the main attractions, they do have fast pass, and I want to just go on the ride. You see what I'm saying? The only line I should be on is the fast pass line, which would be like a couple people. You see what I'm saying? And not these lines that zigzagging around it. Like, the lines be ridiculous, and the ride lasts a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, man, I waited almost an hour for a minute ride, like 35 minutes. Yo, that's what I hate the most about going to. That's what I hated the most until I started. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm never waiting on no line. Fast pass, man. Unless there's no fast pass, that's the only time I'm waiting, and I'm not waiting, basically. So, yeah. So, guys, back to what I was saying. The week's total, we're up to 398.14 in 3 days. That's not great. We should be at least at 600. But guys, it's the start of the week, and it's been slow. You see what I mean? And I haven't been like putting in that serious grind. So it's cool, man. We're making money still. For the month, we go up to $2,298.22. Best believe, guys, the weekend is coming. My wife's gonna be home, of course, and I'm gonna be able to go out there and make $300-400 for both days. That's if we're not doing like an activity. But yeah, we are planning on doing something Friday evening, but I'll be able to work during the day and, you know, make my money and come back to do that later. So we're good, man. We're good. We're gonna make over $1,000 this week for sure, and hopefully next week we make another $1,000. You know, $2,000 while off on vacation from my W-2. You can't beat that, man. You really can't beat that. But for the year, we go up to $21,840.18. And today we drove 68 miles. I didn't do $1 per mile, but that's almost $2 a mile. It's not great, because we had to drive all the way up to Great Neck twice today. And yeah, but I'm just happy that I'm making money, man, you know, in my old van. That's the thing. That's the other thing. This is an old van, and that's all I use it for, to do deliveries. I'm not like most people out there that's using their personal cars, you know, that they're driving every day, and they're using it to do delivery, because at the end of it, your vehicle ends up being really dirty from doing Home Depot products. And if you're doing food, it smells really stink from the food smell. The food smell stink up your cars, man. So it's an old van. I maintain it very well. You know, I've done almost everything that I'm capable of on the van. Engine, transmission running smooth, knock on wood grain, and that's all I need. Just put in gas, keep going. Whenever there's a problem, I fix it myself. It doesn't cost me anything. You know, only parts. The labor is me, free labor. And I enjoy it. That's my profession too, you know. So, yeah. I'm a special case, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other people out there like me who could fix cars, and they're doing deliveries. Because let me tell you, when you work in these vehicles so hard, like I'm closing in on 40,000 miles in the van. Yeah, I'm closing in on 40,000 miles. I'm like 4,000 miles away. And a lot of things break. You see what I'm saying? When you're driving these vans across 40,000 miles, a lot of things break. Things that needed to be fixed are gonna break. You know, because when I bought the van, I bought it as is, and I had to put a lot of work into it. But initially I was like, nah, I'm just gonna drive it. So I drove it a whole year, no work, no tires, no brakes. I just did brakes this year. I bought the van in 2024, just did brakes this year. So I did no brakes, I did no tires. The tires were so terrible. You know, I just started small, man. Engine mounts, you know, and then I did a lot. Shocks, you know, struts, I did struts, suspension work, everything on the suspension change, all engine mounts, transmission mounts, you know, it's a lot of stuff I did, man. But the van's going, man, and I think this van got another 40,000 miles in there. I'm only at 120. I think this van probably got 80,000 more miles to 200,000. I think this van got a lot of miles left in it. It's got to stay on top of the maintenance, that's all. But guys, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so. From your boy Dom. Until next time, peace out. Godspeed. We talk soon.